Hi, third graders. It's Mrs. Frank on this Monday morning, your first day of distance learning. This is your first reading lesson. And on Mondays, as you know, I usually read you the story out of the book, and then we do the vocab words to go with it. Every week, we write the definition of the word, we draw a picture of the word, and we write a sentence using the word. So, first of all, I want to let you know I'm going to send you a link for the story. And the story this week is called, whoa, upside down, there we go, first mistake, Suki's Kimono. And I will be sending you a link to Suki's Kimono Read Aloud. It's a story about a little girl going to school for the first time and how she keeps her own identity or sense of self, the things she likes. She doesn't let school decide who she is. She keeps who she is and what she knows from home. So that's a really good one. It's one of my favorites, and you know I have a lot of favorites. So I will also be sending you the word list for vocabulary this week, and I would like to show you some of the pictures that go with the vocab words. The first one is cotton, and there's a picture of a cotton plant. Cotton is used in making fabrics in our shirts, in our blankets, in all sorts of things. Cotton feels really good on people's skin, and it's very breathable. So a lot of people like it because it doesn't make you sweat so much. It's mostly grown in the South. I don't ever see any cotton fields in Minnesota. So cotton is your first vocab word. Your next vocab word is this one, festival. And in this picture, they're riding in a parade, like we have on Corn Capital Days or Bird Island Days. And a lot of you know about Corn Capital Days, the festivals when a city or people celebrate together. Festival. Next word is graceful, and I want you to be careful because the test on Friday is really tricky when we get to the part of vocabulary where they talk about graceful. Graceful is moving with a beautiful motion. Smooth. It is the opposite of clumsy, where you're tripping over things all the time. So that's why the picture is of a ballerina, because ballerinas move very beautifully and smoothly in their dances. Graceful. Next one, you need to look in the pocket of this man's jacket. It's a handkerchief, and it's something we don't really see a lot of. When I was a kid, my grandpa and my grandma always had handkerchiefs. My grandma had really pretty lacy ones. And basically, guys, they were used to blow your nose and then you put it back in your pocket. It's not something that would work today very well with what's going on. My dad, however, still does have handkerchiefs that he washes every week. But those right now are pretty much replaced by Kleenex. But handkerchief is your vocab word. Here we have a picture of the next one, which is paces. And how this picture is showing paces is it's showing footsteps. How many steps or how many paces is it? So you might count the paces across the floor. How many steps is it from one wall to the other next wall? Paces. It's how big your step is. Here's a very pretty picture to show you about the word pale. Now the flowers have nothing to do with it. It's the color of the flowers. The pale is the absence of color. So this is kind of just a plain creamy colored rose. The opposite of pale would be bright. So pale means it could be someone who is getting sick. You'd say, oh, your skin is getting very pale. Or someone who hasn't been out in the sun very much, like we haven't been a lot because it's been cold winter here. Our skin is more pale than it would be in the middle of summer. The word is pale. Here's a picture of a kid drumming on a drum. For the vocab word, rhythm. Rhythm is the beat that goes with the music, and a lot of you like to bang on drums. You probably have since you were a little kid. Some of you like to bang rhythm with your pencils or tap it with your feet. All right, the word is rhythm. And our last word is a cute little puppy dog. It's not the puppy dog, though. It's what the puppy dog is doing. Snug. Maybe someone has said to you, snug as a bug in a rug. That means you're wrapped up and really cozy in your bed or in a blanket watching a movie. Snug. Or we like you to be very snug when you go outside in the wintertime with your winter clothes on. All right. So those are your vocab words. Like I said, I'm going to send you a list. And you are accountable today in the way that when you are done with your vocabulary words, I want you to send me your sentences. And I would like you to go in on the notepad, notes or notepad, I think is what it says on Seesaw. And I want you to type in your sentences so that you have capital letters and end marks. And that way I won't have to worry about your handwriting or anything like that on the iPad for now. I know it's kind of hard to do that and get things straight. So what I would like you to do by noon on Tuesday, I would like to receive those sentences from you. And I will make comments back or let you know anything that needs to be changed on there, or I'm sure you're going to do a good job. You have your dictionaries at home to look things up with. And you also have an iPad that you can Google things to find out what they are if you can't remember what I've talked about today. So I will be looking forward to seeing your sentences sent to me on Seesaw. All right. We'll see you later. Bye.